أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Madam Chair, Commissioners, Lead Counsel, Assistant Counsel, viewers and listeners, members of the press, good morning once again to our daily proceedings of this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. For our next item on our today's agenda, I have the honor to yield the floor to Madam Chair. Madam Chair, over to you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I will call on Honorable Sela to lead us in Muslim prayers and Honorable Joyner to lead us in Christian prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يأتون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع السماوات والأرض ولا يبلغ السماء ولا العلي العظيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما بحرمة اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أخلق والخاتم لما سبق النازل الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومدار عظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Almighty and everlasting Father, thank you for yet another due day and week. We appreciate all you have done for us. We commit our daily routine into your hands. Order our steps. Guide us in all that we do. Let your Holy Spirit dwell in us. And may your mercy and grace continue to speak for us today and forevermore. Amen. Good morning, Mr. Witness. You may kindly take your seat. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, I want to remind you that we are still on the oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
seede bi ñu ngi laa dalal ñu ngi laa xamal ne rek ne danga continuer foo ko yemale woon di la fàttali rek ne yaa ngi si ron waat luñ la laaj rek nga tontu ñu si loolu.
Good morning, Mr. Ndao.
Good morning, ma.
jàmm
You are welcome back.
Thank you.
Council, we may proceed.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Ndao.
Yeah, morning. Good counsel.
Please, there are documents that you were asked to bring,
Yes,
and some of it you said you will produce.
yes.
Can you tell us the documents you have with you today?
My is my salary statement.
Please speak into the microphone.
My salary statement is with me. yaa ngi laajte woon maquette the market tailoring for the market.
Okay, so we have an interpreter, Mr. Dao. So whatever we are exchanging, by way of communication will be interpreted.
Okay.
Mr. Ndaw am nañ seede koo xam ne dina la ko bantul ci kàllaama wolof lépp lu ñoo waxtaan rek borom dina la ko bantul.
And also maa ngi amee breakdown of transfer si ma daan am from my sister.
I have documents, breakdowns of transfer from my sister.
Do you mean breakdown that you prepared, or
No, it's from the
let's listen to each other.
Okay.
You mean breakdown of the payments you've received from your sister, or evidence of remittance?
Yeah, evidence of remittance.
Again, we wait for the interpreter.
Okay. Kate, you am breakdown la si sa càmmeñ bi sister bi wala la.
No, it's remittance. No, mooy yónnee bi mbalaan yónnee si but transfer bi laa ko ci liggéey. Money transfer bi laa dem ñu breakdown on.
I went to the money transfer service and they break down it for me. It's the money that we normally use during sending and receiving.
Okay, let us see what you have first. Is that all?
Lii yëpp la.
That's all that you know. Lii lañ ma laaj, I think.
That's all you asked for.
So from 2019 to 2024, this is the evidence of transfers you've had from your sister, correct?
Yes.
Bàyyee ko atub 2019 dem ba atub 2024 yi ñooy transfer yoo jëlee ci sa sister bi.
Yes.
Yes.
Are there any other?
Am na ndax am na yu des.
waaw am na yoo xam ne daf dee ñëw waaye yooyu dañ ko dee indi rek daf ma dee yónni rek na ma demal si diw sangam mu jox la suma xaalis so yooyu moom daf lay nekk hand to hand.
Yeah, there are some I receive hand to hand instead of transfer.
Yes. If you have the evidence of that as well, give us the names of the individuals and how much you have received. We will call them and we will ask them.
Bu dee am nga yooyu tamit mun nga ñoo jox turi si ñoo ko jëlee ñun de woo ñu jokkoo ak ñoom.
waaw baax na mun nga ma amee ma confirm moom ba pare.
No problem. Give me some time and I will confirm with them.
No, we have asked you this several times. You've had adequate time, Mr. Ndao, to bring evidence of monies that you have received from your sister.
Laaj nañ la ko ay yoon te pour nga isi ko.
Yes, you are right, lead counsel. Why pour ma joxe guys seen tour fu ma jaar fu ma system mu call leen explain na leen lan moo nekk di xew.
That's right, but I will have to wait.
Parce que am na ñoo xam ne du ma leen dee xam sax daf ma dee wax ne damal diw sangam rek damal fële jëlal nomba bi soo demee kii na la jox xaalis.
My sister will have to confirm with them first, give me their names and their numbers because sometimes I don't know them. I go direct from my sister.
The point is not that. The point is you've had adequate time.
Loolu du wax ji mooy may nañ la waxtu boo soxla.
Since you testified here,
Depuis ba nga joxe sa seede.
it's a long time.
Thanks so much.
So you know it's a very long time.
Te yow xam nga ne dafa yàgg.
And so this is all you can produce.
Te lii rek nga ñu mën a indil.
And just before I have it, before I apply it to have it admitted into evidence, before I apply to have it admitted into evidence.
Bala ma wax ne nga isil ñu seede yi.
Okay, before, normally the procedure is I will ask the chairperson to have this in evidence.
Okay, mu ne daf dee wax chairperson bi pour mu amee seede yu mel noonu. Bala mu la ko doon laaj waxoon na la yu mel noonu.
Yes, this document, Mr. Ndao, the document evidencing receipt of transfers from your sister.
Kayit yu amee ndax mooy seede yu wone transfer yu am from sister bi.
Where is it from?
Fu bayee ko.
Which money transfer?
Mbake Finance.
Mr. Ndao, we wait for the interpretation.
So,
where is it from?
Fan la bayee ko.
It's from Mbake Finance.
Why is it not authenticated by Mbake Finance, as in to sign it and stamp it to show it is from Mbake Finance?
Lu tax Mbake Finance defut fa seede yu dëgër yu wone ne ci moom la bayee ko comme company logo bi wala mu sign ko.
Even their letterhead to show it is, you've requested for evidence of transfers you have received from them and that they gave you this document.
Defut fa dara lu wone ne ci seen loxo la bayee ko.
Well, Mbake Finance la bi ma jógee fii testify Mbake Finance la dem ma explainal ko si li ma nekk yëpp pour mu dimbale ma génneel ma transfers yëpp so mu ne ma no problem so moom ma ko break down al nii mu jox ko.
Yes, after giving my testimony, I went to Mbake Finance requesting for those documents, and those are the ones he gave me.
Mr. Ndao, we will ask that this be admitted to show the evidence that you have produced a document.
Mr. Mbake, nañ la ñaan nga delluwaat isi seede yu dëgër yi wone ne ci company boobu la bayee ko.
Okay.
But this document is not sufficient enough to show that it emanated from Mbake Finance.
Waaye kayit yi nga ñu jox seede bi dëgërut pour wone ne si Mbake Finance la bayee ko.
You will be required to go back and get document evidencing transactions, financial transactions from Mbake Finance.
Kon ñu ngi laa ñaax nga delluwaat isi seede yu dëgër yi bayee yi wone ne ci Mbake Finance la bayee ko.
No problem.
We apply to tender a document with the heading Mbake Finance, transfer money. The date of the evidence of transfer is, the first date is 4th of October 2019. The last date is 9th of April 2024. The document is not signed or stamped or printed from a letterhead to show that it is from Mbake Finance. The second is an account statement from Basic Bank for the witness, the account holder, Bamuru Ndao of Tobacco Road, Banjul. Is from the 12th of July 2020, the start date, to the 28th of February 2025. It is the end. We have also, is this a trade license register?
Yes. You request request on is the market trade license register.
For which period?
It's 2019 to 2020.
So now we should wait for the interpreter.
Yes.
The trade license, is this a trade license register?
Kayit boo ma jox ndax mooy trade license register bi.
Register for tailoring.
Yes, register for tailoring.
Okay. We apply to equally have the trade license register for the year 2019-2020.
Wax nañ la tamit nga isil ñu kayiti apply tailoring 2019-2020.
We have 2021 and 2023. There is no 2022?
Amul 2022.
Of course, it's there. Check it,
Okay,
please.
please guide us through this documents to, yes, and 2022 to be admitted into evidence and marked as exhibit is specifically for tailoring as indicated by the registrar.
The document presented by the witness to evidence monies received from the sister through Mbake Financial Services is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LTC/BCC/PMN/006. The current account maintained by the witness Mr. Ndao, which account, which bank is this?
Mr. Ndao, ban bank nani? Basic Bank.
Thank you. The current account maintained by the witness at Basic Bank covering the period the 11th of January 2019 to 3rd of let me take that again. The Basic Bank account maintained by the witness covering the period this is November 1st, 2019 to March 19, 2025. Let me just confirm the last transaction date. Mr. Dow, I have a bit of a difficulty because your account statement, let me give it to you. The account reads, the period is 11/01/2019 and 3/19/2025.
Mr. Ndao, maa ngi xala am jafe-jafe ci sa kayit bi.
But the end transaction on this, on the document, that is the last page, your last transaction on this document is 28th of February 2025.
It's a salary account.
This is a salary account.
Yes.
All right. And the third document is Mr. Ndau, is this the comprehensive trade license register for each year that these ones that you have presented?
No. Lead counsel the request one for tailoring.
Tailoring.
With market tailoring.
Market tailoring.
Yes.
Is that what he requested?
Yes.
Counsel, is that what he requested? What you requested, sorry?
We will get the documents we can have from him. I've consulted.
All right. So let me just admit this. Because I don't want to admit them looking as if they are the comprehensive trade license register whilst they are not.
Yes.
Because I have gone through them.
Yes. So Dauda is giving us a printout. He said there was no internet for
All right.
a week, so he could not produce the printout for the requested.
All right. So, Mr. Ndau, this is just for tailoring.
Yes.
This trade license is just for tailoring.
Tailoring, market tailoring.
But we will go back through the evidence, and I think we had the number of documents we have asked. But this is not what we asked for. We asked for a comprehensive list of the trade license for all of it, together with the reports of the assessment. That is what we asked. I could vividly remember that. But in any case, we will admit this. The tailoring trade license register 2019, 2020, 2022, and 2023, together with the statement of account, are hereby admitted in evidence together as exhibit, and they're marked as LGC/BCC/PMN/007.
As the commission places. May I please have the evidence of remittance produced by the witness? Mr. Ndau.
Yes, sir.
Who is Binta Boja?
Mr. Ndau, kan moy Binta Boja?
Binta suma makla.
Binta is my elder sister.
How are you related?
Naka ngeen bokkee?
The same mother.
The same mom.
Who is Binta Mane?
Kan moy Binta Mane?
Wa mom la jekaram mo santa Mane. Daim daf dan jël use santi jekaram Binta Mane.
She's the same person. She's using her husband's surname, Binta Mane.
All right. Now, the monies that are received from Binta Mane or Boja,
xaalis yoo jot a jël ci loxo Binta Mane wala Boja.
The most amount you have received in a single transaction
xaalis bi ci gën a bari boo receive si transaction
is $23,780. $23,780.
ñaar fukki junne ak ñett juróom-ñaar téeméer ak juróom-ñett fukk la.
No, wait a minute. I believe there was a transaction about 102,000, 164,000, but you have 3,000, $1,000. Most of it are $10 below.
xaalis yoo see jot yu ci gën a bari fukki junne la jaaja wàcc si suuf.
You agree?
nangu nga
Yes.
All right. Now, can you get us through the monies received here and the deposits into your account?
mun nga ñoo yaatalal xaalis yoo jot a jot ak yoo def ci sa account bi.
We have your account.
am nañ sa account bi fii.
Mr. Kamara, there's another document here. No point.
Lead counsel.
Yes.
Majority of deposits in my deposit suma sister. Majority bi yëpp du dee ñëwee market finance transfer daf lay ñëw through ñi nga xam ne foofu la ma dee wax pour ma dem jëli xaalis.
Mr. Kamara, majority of the transfers I do receive does not come from the Bureau de Change. Normally it comes from different individuals.
But we can only work with what we have.
Waaye lu ñu am rek ci loolu lañ mën a liggéey.
You are the one to provide the evidence.
Yow yaa ñu mën a indil yeneen seede yi.
Not me.
Du man.
So we have the deposit into your account that are significant, very huge sums of monies.
Te gis nañ xaalis yu dugg ci sa account bi yoo xam ne xaalis yu bari la.
And we need you to guide us through the receipt of monies that you from your sister and deposit into the account.
Te yow yaa ñu mën a indil ay seede ci nooy jotee xaalis yooyu ak nu mu def ba yegg ci sa banque.
Waaw loolu dëgg la mooy li ma wax rek what I mean is majority of xaalis bi nga xam ne xaalis ma déposital naa ko daf maa ne Pamoudou maa ngi jëlal nombre bi kii mu ngi ñëw damal nga dina la jox lii nga wécci nga téyel ma am na yoo xam ne moom si boppam moo ko indi parce que ñëw na fi in 2019 ba January ñëw na fi 2022 am na yoo xam ne moom moo ko indi moom si boppam.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I do receive transfers or money, but from different individuals. And there was a time that she came herself and she gave me some money through this period.
Are you saying that the remittance you have here with you, most of it would not feature in the account?
Dang ma bëgg a wax ne comme seede yoo ma isil nii xaalis yi ci bari nekkul ci sa account bi wala du wane.
Remittance yi nekk si on this paper might be waaye am na yi ma dee receive moom yooyu daf dee lab straight.
No. Let's limit ourselves to this document.
Nañ yem ci kayit boo ñu isil.
Are you saying that the evidence you have, that you have shown the commission by way of evidence, that most of it would not be in the account, your account?
Da nga nekk di wax ne xaalis yoo bind ci kayit bi nii yu ci bari du nekk ci sa account bi.
Yes.
That's what you are saying.
Loolu nga nekk di wax.
Wow.
So we will not find it here.
Kon duñ ko fekk fii.
Déedéet.
No.
Okay, so it means we do not have evidence of these monies deposited into your account, correct?
Kon mel na ni mënuñoo am seede pour wane ne xaalis bi lañ def ci sa account.
Waaw mun nga am seede su dee indi
No, for this one,
yes,
the one you have.
Yes.
Yes.
Then give us the documents back.
Kon joxaat ñu kayit.
There's no point to go through the remittance that you have submitted and the against the bank statement. And there is no point to go through the remittance from Bake against the bank statement.
Kon amul solo wala sax amul njëriñ pour ñu gestu xaalis yoo xam ne ñoo bàyyeekoo si Mbàkke wala si banque bi bu fekkee ne ku di wane si sa bank account bi.
Now we are still very interested with respect to the monies that are into your account.
Kon ba tey rek bëgg nañoo xam xaalis yoo xam ne mu ngi si sa account bi.
Because as a licensed manager or acting manager,
ndax sa place boo amee woon di licensed manager or
you
account manager
have access
am nga yelleef
directly to deal with people that are supposed to pay their taxes.
di jëflanteel nit ñoo xam ne ñoo war a fay seen lempo bi.
And so we do not think
te nag fooguñ ne
that you can have, if you look at your transactions, we have more than $1 million for most of it, into your account.
soo xoolee transaction yi yaa ngi amee daanaka yu bari si sa account bi ay million.
Every time you will have at least 1.5 million into your account.
Saa yu ne rek di nga am 1.5 million lum tuuti si sa account.
You'll be depositing huge sums of money.
Dang dee dugal xaalis bu bari.
For someone who is working for the public.
Di ko defal ay nit yoo xam ne ñu ngi liggéeyal nguur gi.
No, for someone like him who works for the public.
Nga koo def yow mi nga xam ne yaa ngi liggéeyal askan wi.
And you're working directly in an area where money is received and expected to be deposited into the accounts of council.
te yaa ngi liggéey ci banqaas boo xam ne dang dee jël xaalis ci loxo nit ñi te xaalis boobu si council bi la war a dem waaye yow lu ci bari dañ dee gis ne mu ngi dugal si sa account bi
And your salary
te sa fayu weer
cannot have this amount, cannot guarantee these sums of monies into your account because you have to leave. Even if you deposit everything into your account, you can still have this money.
mënut laa jox appi xaalis boo xam ne boobu nga dee def ci sa account bi
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. But lead counsel, comme ni nga waxee suma liggéey.
lead counsel, as you made mention of my work,
Man suma liggéey, I don't handle cash.
me, my work, I don't handle cash.
All that I have to do is issue invoices.
All he has to do is issue invoices.
Mr. Dao,
Yes.
you speak as if you think I am outside this country. I live outside this Gambia.
Mr. Dabo, yaa ngi wax comme man nekkuma ci biir réew mi.
You and I know
Yow ak man xam
you don't even have to hold any cash. You don't have to have possession. People pay it to you directly.
nit ñi mën nañoo bañ a fay ci sa loxo yow.
You dictate the mode of payment.
waaye yaa dee doxal affaire yi fay bi.
You decide who pays what
yow yaa dee wax kii ñaata la war a fay
and how they pay it.
ak naka la koy fayee.
In fact, the worst issue, the most serious issue,
bu ci gën a bon
is that you are the one who do the evaluation.
yow yaa ko dee gëstu yaa amee yëpp.
Correct?
Yes.
And you go back and give them invoices.
nga delluwaat jox leen invoice.
Yes. That loolu moo fa mos a nekk BCC.
That has always been there. at the
It's not my
BBC.
question.
loolu du lu ma la laaj.
It's not my business whether that was what has been there all along.
loolu soxalut ma ndax yàgg na faa nekk ab ndéet.
I am only focused on 2018 to 2023.
lu ma bëgg a xam rek mooy bayee ko atu 2018 ba 2022.
You and I discussed that is not a normal thing to do.
te yow ak man waxtaan nañ ne loolu warta am.
It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. It does not make sense.
nekkut loo xam ne xel war na koo mën a jàpp.
So if you tell a business owner that they have to pay, let's say $50,000 in the year,
soo waxee borom jula ne dafa war a fay juróom fukki junne ci at bi.
that is your discretion.
loolu yow yaa ko def.
If they are to pay $40,000, that becomes your discretion.
bu dee dañu war a fay ñeent fukki junne ba tey ci yow la bayee ko.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
du noonu la fa def.
And so that's how you make your money.
te noonu nga dee amee sa
So
xaalis.
you can say as loud as you want that I do not do that.
mun ngaa wax ci kaw ne yow doo dee def loolu.
But that would not be true.
waaye loolu mun naa bañ a nekk
That
dëgg.
would not be true.
du mun a nekk dëgg.
And you can't convince anyone that is not the case.
te munoo def ba suma xel jàpp ne.
The lifestyle,
sa dundin.
how much do you earn in a month?
ñaata nga daan am ci weer.
As of now, 20,000.
asat now 20k.
Before?
balaa booba
13, 14.
13,000.
When did you start earning $20,000?
kañ nga commencé di am ñaar fukki junne.
2024.
2024.
See? So even if you're earning $50,000, even if you're earning $50,000,
bu fekkee ne sax yaa ngi ab juróom fukk ci weer bi.
your lifestyle cannot commensurate with your earnings.
sa fayu weer munut laa jëfal sa dundin.
What we cancel lifestyle. I don't have any extraordinary lifestyle.
He does not have any extraordinary lifestyle.
Your bank account does not say that.
sa bank bi waxul loolu. te
Your
wax
bank account has hundreds of thousands of dollars deposited in it.
sa bank account bi mu ngi am ay téeméeri junne saa yu nekk. ñu ko
Your financial transactions in your bank account
xaalis yi dee dugga si sa bank account bi.
does not suggest that you live in accordance with your earnings,
wane wut
within your earnings.
wane wut lim goo nekk di am ne noonu nga nekk di
That
dundee.
is the issue.
loolu mooy wax ci.
And Mr. Ndao,
te Mr. Ndaw
you have a cash book that you operate?
am nga xaalis boo dee jëf.
Cash book, like
am
any
nga
report.
cash book boo dee binda foo dee binda xaalis yu dugg ak nu may def.
Cash book for trade license?
Yes.
No, I don't have cash book.
no he does not.
So when you said in your statement,
so ba nga waxee ci sa seede bi ne.
the second page,
si ñaareeli page bi
that that the month that you verify and reconcile with the auditor,
ne waxtaan nga ak auditor bi te gestu nga ko
and later deposit the revenue to the cashier
te jël nga xaalis bi yóbbu ko si cashier bi
and receive a transaction receipt
te jot nga transaction receipt bi
from the cashier
si loxo cashier bi
that is attached to the cash book for reference.
te defoon nañ ko si cash book bi pour seede
Which cash book are you referring to?
ban cash book nga doon wax
Lead counsel, I don't think that's my statement. Check, please.
Are you not Pamurun now?
Yes.
Can we give the witness a statement?
Guide me.
Is this the cash book of the revenue collectors? You can read it as well. Are you referring to the revenue collectors or you're referring?
Yeah, I'm referring to the revenue collectors, not me.
maa ngi doon wax ci revenue collector bi du man
Now, so now at the end of do you have a period where you yourself as the license manager
Mr. Ndaw ndax am na waxtu boo xam ne yow si noo nekkoon license manager bi
you will analyze the transactions of all the revenue collectors, their cash books
di nga xool lempo yu dee dugga si ak seen cash book bi
against the invoices that are issued time to time
di ko méngaleeg invoice yoo xam ne yooyu lañ joxe waxtu bi waxtu
to know what is paid and what is not paid.
pour xam lan lañ fay ak lan lañ fayul
Well, loolu dañ ko def parce que dañ am database.
yes we do normally do that because we have our own database.
So every transaction from the cash book that them straight to the system.
So every transfer from the cash book goes straight to the system.
Any transaction from the cash book that them see database.
Any transaction that we did goes straight to the database.
So from there, it's very easy to verify payment at
Yeah, so from there it's very easy to verify what goes in and what goes out.
Do you do that? That's the question.
Ndax dang ko dee def loolu.
Yes.
You analyze this transaction.
Ndax dang ko dee saytu gestuwaat.
Yes, I do.
Waaw dama ko
Do
dee.
you have evidence of those analyses?
Ndax
And
am
how
nga seede
often do you do it?
ndax am nga seede ci loolu ak ñaan ndax dang ko dee gëj a def wala dang ko dee bugg di def saa yu nekk.
No, dañ ko def frequent bi nit léegi director of finance daf dee oote pour mu ne ma indil ma breakdown si ñi fay ak ñi fayut. So from there dañ dee mën a reconcile xam ne ñi fay nañ ñi fayaguñ collector bi zonam li moo fa nekk su ko defee si leen dee mën a génn pour dem dina reinforce pour revenue ñëw.
Yes, we normally do it time to time because sometimes the finance director will ask for the revenue and we will present it.
Now, because at the end of the year,
léegi su at bi di waaj a jeex
we should know how many invoices you have issued.
dañu war a xam ñaata invoice nga joxe.
You yourself should know how many invoices you have issued.
Yow sa bopp war ngaa xam ñaata invoice nga joxe. Ci at
How many were paid up
ñaata lañ fay
and the outstanding balance.
ak ñaata moo des.
Correct?
Yes.
Do you have that?
Ndax am nga ko.
Well, multi system is there.
Yes, it is.
That's not my question. My question is, do you have that every year? Do you do that exercise?
Yes, we do. More than you did.
Wait for the interpretation.
Loolu nekkul suma laajte bi mooy ndax yaa ngi ko amee ndax danga ko dee def.
Waaw ma ne dañ ko dee def loolu moo dee waral léegi-léegi ñuy am tax source at the end of the year.
Yes, we normally do it, and that's the reason why we normally have tax force.
Pour mun a xam outstanding bi ñi nga xam ne dañ leen war a yóbbu court ak ñi nga xam ne dañ war a forcer pour ñu fay.
In order to know the outstanding.
No, that's not correct, Mr. Ndao.
Did it?
You do these tax forces sometimes by way of exercise. Maybe it's a feast time or whatsoever.
Yeneen saa di ngeen def tax force bi fekk yéen a ngi xool mbiru géej gi wala yooyu.
Now, if you have, it cannot be sometimes that you do it, you serve a tax force.
Nekkut ne yeneen saa yi ngeen dee am tax force bi.
Because at the end of every year,
Ndax jeexantalu at bu nekk.
you, Mr. Ndao,
Yow Mr. Ndaw
should be able to go to the system,
danga war a dem si système.
analyze the cash books of the employees,
Gestu mbiru cash book bi si
look at the database of the registered businesses,
xool business yi ñu register si at bi.
and tell or advise the council
nga wax wala nga yedd at council bi
through the finance director
jaarale ko ci finance
that
director
we
bi
issued 100 invoices this year,
ne am nañ 100 invoice ci at bi
the total of which is $1 million. They got $1 million in the sale.
xaalis bi suñ ko xaymay dina dem ba ci $1 million
We received $500,000.
wala am nañ $5,000
These are the ones that paid.
yii lañu fay
These are the ones that did not pay.
yii lañu fayut
And therefore, we need to follow the areas.
kon nag dañu war a topp
There should not be any problem.
xaalis yoo xam ne mu ngi des ginnaaw jafe-jafe warul faa mën a am
But you don't do that.
waaye doo ko dee def
Lead council. Every put revenue collection, they am lean period, peak period. With Banjul City Council from January to July, then they make a peak period. The revenue collection do make a problem. Why is in passé July to December? Every 2-3 months, then they want to organize the tax force, organ security job, license collectors job. Ñu génn ku nekk sa zone bi nga xam ne yaa ngi fa am difficulté suñu dem pour reinforce pour ñu fay la.
Normally, the council will do things like that, but there are certain periods that we find it difficult to do it. But normally, every department will do a thing like that.
Mr. Ndao,
Mr. Ndao,
can you provide us with the revenue license assessment
ndax mun nga ñëw indil seede si revenue assessment
for every year
ci at bu nekk
from 2018
bàyyi ko
to
2018
2023?
ba 2023
Invoices issued
invoice yuñ génne
and those that are paid up
yu ñu fay
and the outstanding balances,
ak xaalis yu des wala
so that we
xaalis yu
know
wane ndax xam nañ ne
that the number of invoices that you have issued in 2019,
ne invoice yoo wone atum 2019
the ones that were paid in 2019,
yuñ fay atum 2019
and the outstanding balance,
ak xaalis bu fa nekk
so that we know Mr. X did not pay,
si la ñoo mën a xam ne diw fay na wala
Mr. Y did not pay.
diw fayut
They will be visited,
ñu mun koo gestu
and we will say that we'll tell them Mr. Ndao said you did not pay for this year.
ñu mun leen a oo ne leen Mr. Ndaw mu ne fayoo ci at bi
It's simple.
yomb na lool
Okay, no problem. So I somebody did not try my jail from 2019 to 2023.
not a problem. I will make sure if I go back I do exactly that starting from
You're not trying, you're producing it.
nekkul ne dangaa fexe danga koy def
Now,
Mr. Ndao, we'll expect to have it by tomorrow.
Mr. Ndaw bëgg nañ koo jot balaa ëllëg inshallah
Inshallah.
Yes.
now we just have a quick analysis of the documents you have tendered.
jot nañoo gestu yenn seede kayiti seede yoo fi indi
I'll give you the 2019
dinaa la jox bu 2019
the for the tailoring for 2019.
bu ñëw bi
You just give us examples of just a sampling of the ones that the people that paid and how much they paid.
pour nga jox ñu misaal si li ñu fay ak ñu fayut
So lead counsel, according to document B, you can see the balance column.
Give us a name,
Okay, like
year, how much they paid, or there's any balance. Just guide us through.
Morjeng, Albert Market. He paid $1,750 without no outstanding balance.
Take your time. You said more, Jeng?
$1,750.
Yes?
Our Jawo.
No, let's start with more, Jeng.
Yes.
Please, let's have this also interpreted. So
Thank-
let's start with more, Jeng.
ñu commencé si Mor Jeng
More Jeng paid $1,750.
Yes.
Mor Jeng fay na junne juróom ñaar téeméer ak juróom fukk
What did he pay for?
si lan la ko fay
Okay, tailoring they am in the ordinaire at Daume.
in tailoring there are machines that are called
For Daume is $500. For ordinaire is $250.
the Dowme machine is $500 the ordinary is $250
So he paid for 3 Daume and 1 ordinaire.
So mu fay ñetti dawme ak benn ordinaire.
That's what.
Is it stated in there?
Ndax bind nañ ko fa?
No. You go to state fee.
No.
But it is in the Gazette.
Take your time. Take your time. Is it stated there?
Ndax ñu ko fa bind?
The amount, yes.
The amount. Lim bi bind nañ
No,
ko.
let's not confuse the things. He paid for 2 dawme,
3.
3 dawmes, and 1 ordinaire.
Yes.
Fay na ñaari dawme,
3.
ñetti dawme ak benn ordinaire.
Correct?
Yes.
But we don't have that in the document you are reading from.
Waaye amuñ loolu ci kayti seede yoo isi.
Correct?
Yes.
So, but where can we see that?
Loolu fan lañ ko mën a gisee?
I will refer you back to the Gazette.
No, I have the Gazette here.
Yes.
Again, Mr. Ndao, unless you want to switch to English, we stick with the Wolof. We have the interpreter.
Okay, no problem.
Please tell him that.
Sorry, Mr. Lau. You want to opt to speak in English?
No, I'm fine.
You're fine with the
I'm fine.
Wolof interpretation.
So please, that interpreter, tell the witness to stick with the English language so that you will interpret accordingly.
ñu ne nga wax ci Wolof xam ne ku la bantul dina mën a bantu.
The witness, sorry, the name that you have mentioned, can we take it back again?
Mën nañoo delluwaat ci ginnaaw tuuti tur boo ñu waxoon nga waxaat ñu ko.
Mor Jeng.
Mor Jeng.
How much did he pay?
Ñaata la fay?
1,750.
Junne juróom ñaar téeméer ak juróom fukk.
What did he pay for?
Ci lan la ko fay?
3 dawme and 1 ordinaire.
Ñetti dawme ak benn ordinaire.
How do we know that is what he paid for?
Naka lañ mën a xamee ne noonu la ko fayee?
Well, it's not nekkut fii. It's not here. Nekkut fii moom waaye within BCC suñ gisee ñun nga xam ne nekk lañ license unit suñ gisee 1,500 dañ xam ne kii ñetti dawme la fay.
It is not here with me, but for us who have to work within the BBC Council, if we see the paper, we can be able to tell what he paid for.
How about for us who do not work there?
ñun ñu nekk si biti nag ñun ñu fa liggéeyut naka lañ koy mën a xamee.
waaw fu ñu jaar ñu guide leen wan leen ne lii la.
We must guide you to show you that this is the part.
So we go by what you say.
Kon looy wax ñun ci loolu la ñoo jàpp.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that okay? Is that a very normal situation?
Ndax noonu la war a demee.
Waa mënoon naa nekk an oversight boo xam ne dañu waroon di indicate fii wane ne dawme la fay.
We could have indicated here to show that he paid for dawme or ordinaire.
So why is it not stated?
Kon lu tax binduñ ko fi?
Well, actually, lead council since 2019. Bi ma ñëwee si system bi time bi laa ñëw dama fekk the same formula laa fekk rek so I was using the same system boo xam ne moo fa nekk.
Actually, this was the time that I started working with the council, and this was the system that I met there. So I continued working under that system.
2020 is the same thing?
Atum 2020 tamit noonu la fa demee.
Yes.
Wow.
2021?
2021?
Yes.
Wow.
2022?
Atum 2022?
Yes.
Wow.
2023?
Atum 2023?
Yes.
Why do we have to employ you?
Kon lan moo tax ñu jël la liggéey?
Did you know what was done in 1965?
Liggéey niñ ko daan doxalee ci atum 1965?
Is that why you were employed?
Ndax looloo tax ñu jël la liggéey?
Well, actually, I think my main purpose for the employment was in the revenue.
The main purpose, I think, why they employ me was to bring revenue.
And
The right thing. You were employed to do the right thing.
Dañ la jël liggéey pour nga def lu jub.
So you knew that you were supposed to itemize the payments.
Kon yow xam nga ne fay bu nekk danga ko war a def ci nu mu waree.
The Licensing Act,
Si Licensing Act bi
it tells you the different type of payments.
mu ngi laa wan yan façon fay.
So for tailoring workshop with dowme machine,
Si ñaw bi wàllu dawme machine bi.
one machine is $500.
Benn machine bu nekk juróomi téeméer la.
How many machines of dowme machines does that person have in his shop?
ñaata dawme machine la kooku am ci bitigam bi?
3.
Ñett.
How do we know that?
Naka lañ ko mën a xamee?
If you are lying, how do we know that?
bu fekkee nekkoo di wax dëgg si nan lañ ko mën a xamee.
No, I cannot be lying. But you get a receipt books. So from here you can reconcile the receipt books with the data that I produce.
I cannot be lying because we have papers.
That is not true.
Loolu du dëgg.
They don't issue invoices.
Génnewuñ
They
invoice.
only go and collect revenue.
Dañoo dem rek ñu jël lempo bi.
You issue invoice.
Yow yaa dee génne invoice.
Correct?
Yes.
So you go to Mr. X shop.
So da ngaa dem ci bitiki jàmbur.
They have a tailoring shop.
ñu amee machine ñaweekaay.
You do your valuation.
nga gestu ko.
You will know how many dowme machines you find there.
yow rek yaa mën a xam ñaata dawme machine nga fa.
Only you will know how many proofing machine you find there.
yow rek yaa mën a xam ñaata proofing machine.
Only you will know how many ordinary machine you find.
yow rek yaa mën a xam ñaata ordinary machine nga fa.
Together with your boss, your co-conspirator. What is the name again?
And yow ak sa àndandoor bi sa boss boobu nu mu tudd. Makumba Sane.
The two of you, correct?
Yéen ñaar kese.
Well, hold on. I'm a guide la tuuti.
Don't guide me. Just tell me your evidence.
Okay, when it comes to the tailoring,
Speak
bu ñëwee si wàllu
strictly in Wolof.
su ñëwee si yëfi tailoring bi,
when it comes to the tailoring,
su ñooy dem ñun ñëpp a dee dama door collector bi ak license officer bi yëpp ak security bi ñoo dee dugandool marché. It's not me alone.
normally we all go together.
Mr. Ndam,
Yes,
who does the invoicing?
kan moo di joxe invoice bi.
me.
Man.
You and Makumba Sane?
Yes.
Yes. You and Makumba Sane? Tell him I said it's Makumba Sane and Mr. Ndam himself.
mu ne yow ak Makumba Sane yéen a di joxe invoice bi.
The answer to that.
Yes.
Wow.
The collectors do not invoice.
Collectors yi duñ dee joxe invoice.
No.
Déedéet.
What you state with Makumba is what is issued.
yaa ak Makumba loo leen binda loolu mooy génn.
Correct?
Yes.
The collectors cannot tell you that this is not correct, that they have 3 instead of 2.
jëlkat yi mënuñ laa wax ne lii newul dëgg ñaar lañ fay fekk du benn.
Correct?
dëgg.
Yes.
They do exactly what you say.
te loo wax rek loolu la ñoo def.
No, sometimes collectors they have a responsibility.
No, sometimes collectors have their own
Parce que
responsibility.
ñun ñëpp suñ demee marché mun naa oversight léegi ñoom seen bopp ñu ñëw ne ma kii dafa nuba ñaar ñetti machine.
Sometimes certain things can be oversight on my side and they will rectify it.
Give me one instance where there was an oversight.
jox ma benn seede.
And who told you that what you have issued is wrong?
boo fàttaliku ne def nga lu mel
You
noonu.
will call the person.
ak kan moo la wax ne lii amut nii la doxee.
No, so the lead counsel, when it comes to the tailoring.
Amut, you
What-
don't
what
have the situation.
Adama ñëw rek.
Give us an example and we move on.
Tailoring suñ dee dugga marché.
Give us an example
Yes,
that Mr. X told you the invoice that was issued is wrong.
I'm coming. Suñ dee dem marché, I don't go alone with Makumba.
Speak in Wolof.
Su ma dee dem marché, du ma dee dem man Makumba. Dañ dee dem foofu ñun team as a team. We will move together. Dañ dee dem ñun ñëpp ak
It
security.
has to be interpreted.
when
Once.
going to the market, normally we all go together. Not just me and Makumba. The whole team goes together.
You want to proceed?
ndax
Yes.
bëgg nga continue.
So ñun ak security bi ak ñëpp ñoo dee demandoo.
We go with the security and the other team.
So suñ ñëwee taxaw si bitik, obviously li visible rek lañ mun a charge.
So if we go to a shop, we can only charge for the things that are visible.
So
Mr. Ndao,
yes.
please don't repeat your evidence.
Mr. Ndaw, maa ngi laa ñaan bul delluwaat ci sa kàddu.
I had told you and I will take it back for the last time.
wax naa la te maa ngi laa koy waxaat ci yoon bu mujj.
Even if you go with 100 people,
boo leen àndee yéen téeméer sax.
it is you and Makumba Sane who issued invoices.
yow la ak Makumba Sane yéen a dee bindi.
Is that a fact?
loolu
Or is it a false statement?
loolu moo am wala amut.
Yes, it's true.
The revenue collectors do not issue invoices. Is that a fact or a false statement?
Revenue authorities yi duñ dee joxe invoice loolu mooy dëgg wala non.
Waaw revenue collectors yi léegi suñ demee marché sax ñoom seen bopp dañ dee amee invoice si tailoring.
The revenue collectors, normally when they go to the market, sometimes they will not even have.
Léegi ñoom dañ dee amee invoice.
Sometimes they do have invoice to issue.
They don't write invoices to businesses.
duñ dee binda invoice ci borom business yi.
Or is there any revenue collector
ndax am na benn revenue collector
that is authorized to write invoices for a business?
boo xam ne may ngeen ko doole pour mu binda
If
invoice
the answer is yes,
ci ku moom
if the answer is yes,
bu dee tontu bi waaw la
you give us the person's name
jox ñu turi borom
and we call the person
dinañ ko call
and we'll ask him for the invoices that he also issued.
te dinañ ko laaj invoice yum joxe.
waaw suñ dee dem market.
Is there any revenue collector? Give me a name and stop beating about the bush.
Yeah, I'm coming. Dinaa jox evidence. Suñ dee dem marché dañ dee divide collectors into market bi into zones. Man dama dee amee team ma divide beneen collector ñoom ñaar ma jox leen invoice ñu dem beneen zone ma jëleen yeneen ñaar ma jox leen invoice ñu dem yeneen zone pour liggéey bi mun a gaaw. So within tailoring ñoom dañ dee amee invoice collectors.
For collective work, when we go in as a team, sometimes we separate in twos or in threes. So normally I give the collectors invoice for them to issue to the businesses that they
Mister, now give me a name or names of people that you authorized that are to issue invoices, and the invoice they have issued, give us their names. We call them tomorrow or even today.
Mr. Ndaw la ma bëgg mooy nga jox ma turi collector bu joxe invoice ñun dinañ ko mu wax ñu yan invoice la joxe ak kan la ko jox.
waaw dama dee jël Jalikatu Jaalo ak Safi John.
I normally take Jalikati Jalo and Safi John.
These two, they issue invoices.
ñaar ñi ndax dañ dee joxe invoice.
waaw dañ dee joxe invoice with tailoring.
Yes, they do issue invoice for tailors.
They do the assessment by themselves and put the amount of money that a tailor should pay.
Ndax ñoom ñooy dem ci atelier bi xool ñaata machine moo fa nekk ñu issue ko invoice.
Waaw.
ci luñ gis.
Without you knowing.
te yow doo ci xam dara.
I am within the system maa ngi si biir marché bi.
I am within the system. I am inside the market.
No. They let's say Mr. This ex-tailor.
nañ wax ne tailor diw.
John will go to that tailor.
John dafa dem ci
tailor shop
bi
and do the assessment there.
mu gestu lu fa nekk.
And come to the office and write the number of machines and the type of machines that are present there.
mu ñëw ci office bi bindi machine yum fa fekka ak lum fa fekk yëpp.
And write the amount that is to be paid.
mu binda ñaata la kooku war a fay.
And then issue the invoice.
mu joxe invoice bi.
Is that what you are saying?
ndax loolu nga ñu nekk di wax.
waaw li ma wax mooy.
Is that what you are saying? Is it a yes or a no?
No.
loolu nga ñu nekk di wax waaw wala déet.
déedéet waxuma loolu liggéey bi du dee demee noonu.
No, I didn't say it like that.
liggéey bi ni moo demee mooy waxtu tailoring si jotee.
The work goes like this. When it is time for tailoring,
dañ dee divide suñu boppa into 3-4 groups.
we divide ourselves into 2, 3, 4 groups.
groupe bu nekk nga amee sa invoice si boppa with me being the leader.
Each group would have its own invoice, but I'll be the leader.
so ñu dugg a marché ku nekk ñu jox la sa zone nga dem bi invoice.
So we'll enter the market together and each will have a zone.
for tailoring ba pare yaa ngi ànd ak collector boo xam ne moom soo invoice moom mu collect.
And they will issue the invoice, but you will go with a collector. When you issue the invoice, the collector will collect.
for tailoring.
For tailoring.
But that's not true.
Why Lord Duduk?
But that's not true.
It's true.
Lord Duduk.
Now, we will call these people,
Okay.
just these two people.
Ndax ñaari nit ñi rek la.
No, dama ko dee def 3 different groups.
No, I normally do it into 3 different groups.
You said 4, now you're saying 3. What are the names of the individuals?
Nga ne ñett léegi nga ne ñaar.
Okay, Jalikati Jallow will go with Safi John.
Jalikatu Jallow dafa ànd ak Safi John.
Medina Touré will go with Hadijatu Jambal.
Medina Touré dina ànd ak Hadijatu Jambal.
Go ahead.
And sometimes Pamatar Ndaw will go with Jojo.
Yeneen saay Pamata Ndaw dina ànd ak Jojo.
ñu dugg si marché bi ku nekk yaa ngi amee sa team yaa ngi amee sa zone.
ñu dugg si marché bi each have a team and a zone.
Mr. Ndaw, you'll be here for a long time. Tell him that.
Mr. Ndaw ding fi yàgg lool.
Because we'll call them.
ndax dinañ leen oo.
You understand?
yaa ngi maa dégg.
Now, Mr. Ndaw, you have these people making payments.
Mr. Ndaw léegi ñi dañ dee fayeku.
And you have the ordinary machine, $250.
te am nga ordinary machine boo xam ne $250.
You have Brufen machine for $1,000.
am nga Brufen machine bi bu ñëw fayeku $1,000.
You have the Dome for $500.
am nga dawme bi $500.
So now you have names of people that are making payment.
Mr. Ndaw am nga turi nit yu dee fay.
For instance, Abdou Cham in 2020
ñu jëlee ko ci Abdou Cham ci atum 2020.
paid $1,000.
fay na junne.
We do not know what he paid for.
xamuñ ci lan la ko fay.
What was he paying for?
ci lan la ko fay.
2 Dawme.
si ñaari dawme.
How do we know?
Si nan lañ koy
Because
xamee?
mu nekk 500 la mun naa nekk 2 dawme mun naa nekk 4 ordinaire.
Because each machine is $500. It can be 2 dawmets, it can be 2
We don't want
ordinary.
to know the probabilities.
dañ bëgg a xam
We
lan
don't
la ci.
want to speculate.
bëggu ñoo jóg rek wax.
Tell us
wax ñu
what he was paying for.
lan la fay.
ñaari payment la mun a def.
He can only do two payments.
He can only make one payment.
No, I'm coming.
Me too, I'm coming. He can only make one payment.
benn fay rek la mën a def.
Payment bi mun a def mooy benn mu fay ñaari ordinaire 4 ordinaire 250 250 250 250 or mu fay 2 dawme 500 500.
He can only do 2 payments, either 4 machines of ordinary or 2 machines of dawme.
And only one is correct out of these 2.
te benn moo nekk dëgg si ñaar yi.
Yes.
Which one?
ban la si.
You would not know. You would not know.
Yes. Or I will not remember.
doo mën a xam.
No one can know.
keneen du mën a xam.
Unless if you go back to the shop.
xanaa ñu delluwaat ci bitik bi.
And if you go back to the shop,
te buñ delloo ci bitik bi sax.
you can either find more machines,
mun nga faa fekk yeneen machine.
exact number of machines,
wala machine yuñ fa bàyyi.
or less than the number.
wala lu gën a néew.
We would not.
doo mën a xam.
Only Pamarunda will know.
Paa Modou Ndaw rek a ko mën a
Correct.
xam. dëgg
And Makumba Sane.
ak Makumba Saane.
Correct?
dëgg.
So when it comes to suñu nekkee si tailoring
when it comes to tailoring.
su dee suma zone la man fi ma nekk I will know or su dee beneen collector zone keneen collector si zone si nekk ñoom dinañ xam kan la.
When it is my zone, I will know myself. But when it is the other collector's zone, they themselves will know.
You know all these zones.
yow xam nga zone yëpp.
You and Makumba, you
Yep.
know all these tailoring shops.
yow ak Makumba xam ngeen bitiki
You and
atelier yëpp.
Makumba are the ones who go around issuing invoices.
yow ak Makumba yéen a dee dem wër di joxe invoice.
And so you issue invoice at will,
te yow yaa dee joxe invoice yi si sa coobere bopp.
acting as if you have a discretion,
di
acting as if you have a discretion
di jëfee comme da nga am doole.
when you don't have a discretion.
fekk amoo ko.
Do you understand?
ndax yaa ngi maa dégg.
You don't have a discretion,
amoo ko.
but you act as if you have one.
waaye yaa ngi doxalee comme ne danga ko am.
Correct?
dëgg.
The act says specifically, we want to know how much is paid and for what it is paid.
ñun dañ bëgg a xam ñaata lañ fay ak ci lan lañ ko fay.
The act says if someone has only one dowry machine, they are paying $500.
luwaa bi mu ne ku am benn dawme machine danga war a fay juróomi téeméer.
If they have 10 dowry machines, they'll pay for that amount for each machine $500.
bu fekkee ne tamit am nañ fukki dawme machine dinañ fay juróomi téeméer ci machine bu
And
nekk.
all you have to do
te yow loo war a def rek mooy
is to itemize the payment of one payment against the in line with the act.
nga bindee ko comme nu mu amee machine bi ak si nu mu ko fayee.
That's all you have to do.
loolu rek mooy
You say, for instance, Mr. Ndao paid $1,000
pour wane ne Mr. Ndaw fay na junne dalasi
for 2 dowry machines.
si ñaari dawme machine.
So if anyone wants to go and verify,
pour su keneen bugg a koy gestuwaat
they will go and see that there are 2 dowry machines.
dinañ gis ne kii ñaari dawme machine.
But you will not do that.
waaye doo ko def.
Okay, lead counsel.
Because that will not favor you.
ndax because
Lead counsel, I understand now. Easy. With the invoice book, each issue invoice.
When-
The ñaari ordinaire nga fay. I can bring that evidence. Dañ ko lay bind si invoice book bi. It is only nekkul si print out. So loolu mën naa ko produce. Pour wane ne every invoice buñ issue si tailoring. Su dee ñaari ordinaire la mu ngi si invoice bi. Su dee ordinaire la mu ngi si su dee tailoring lifin la daaw mu ngi si invoice. I will produce.
normally when it has to do with the tailoring, when we are issuing the invoice, we normally write it there. It is not with me here, but it is in the invoices.
Nekkul si print out bi.
It's in the database.
nekkut si database bi.
Waaw it nekkul ci database bi waaye mu ngi si invoice original invoice bi génn.
No,
Invoice dafa am duplicate.
it is not in the database, but it is in the invoices.
Mr. Ndao,
Mr. Ndaw,
these invoices that you are referring to,
invoice yi nga nekk di wax
are they audited?
ndax ñu ngi ko audit.
Yes.
waaw.
The auditors will go around to check the invoice and what is stated there in relation to the machines against what is on the ground.
ndax auditors yi dinañ génn di wër di xool ndax loo leen bind loolu fa nekk ab ndit.
Well, auditors ñu ngi am an inspectorate unit ñooñu tam they have a responsibility dañ dee génn pour xool machine si nga xam ne ndax am nañ ndax ñi amul.
Yes, auditors they have an inspector unit which normally go rounds to see to balance.
Mr. Daw, can you issue us with the invoice that you have issued from 2018?
Mr. Ndaw ndax mën nga ñoo isil ay invoice yoo joxe woon si atum 2018.
Well, look, mu ngi si office bi moom waaye box laa nekk I can try and see if I can bring it.
Yes, it might be in the office, but it's going to be huge.
But for tailoring more.
We want the invoices.
Yes, we're going to invoice.
Okay.
Mr. Ndao,
Yes.
as part of the documents that you were asked to produce,
Mr. Ndao, ci kayit yuñ la wax nga isi ko.
You have to produce to us list of corporate institutions invoiced by you.
War nga isi corporate.
You noted all of this. And you are called here today to present the documents that you've been asked to produce.
List of corporates.
Yes. List of corporate institutions invoiced by you, right?
Me, I don't. Man, do the invoice corporates.
You don't invoice, but you were asked to produce these invoices by contacting whosoever is invoicing this,
Corporate.
because these are licenses, right?
Yes.
You were asked to produce this. And you were asked to produce the assessment reports from 2018 to 2023.
End of year assessment reports.
Yes. You were also asked to produce the yearly licensing revenue breakdown, 2018 to 2023.
Total or breakdown?
A revenue breakdown from 2018 to 2023.
Okay.
End. Right?
This is one of them.
Now, on the issue of, I just want to ask one question. On the issue of the invoicing,
Yeah.
do you agree that there are inconsistencies? And there is also the fact that your assessment does not truly reflect in what you input in your database?
Bëgg naa la laaj benn laaje ndax nangu nga ne ci kayit yoo ñu isil méngoo wut ak invoice yoo joxe woon. Is that a question?
I'm saying,
maa ngi wax ne
do you agree that there is serious inconsistency?
ndax nangu nga ne sa liggéey bi nekkutoon di doxee comme nu mu waroon a doxee.
Because the data you input into your metric system
loo bindi ci sa metric system bi
is different from what you have from your assessment.
dafa uute ak loo amee yow ci sa assessment bi.
Because if not, you will be able to have the entire information on the metrics in the printout.
ndax bu fekkoon ne dafa doxee woon noonu waroon ngaa am sa assessment bi si printout boo amee.
Well, Lord, there are some inconsistencies.
Thank you.
Yes, it's true. There are some inconsistencies.
Council, you may proceed.
Mr. Ndao, I have the one for 2023.
Mr. Ndao, maa ngi amee seede yoo isi si atum 2023.
The further documents that I have asked you to produce,
Yes, I'm like,
please produce them by tomorrow.
Kayit yu ma la wax nga isi ko yu seede yi baala ñu nga isi ko ëllëg.
Ndao, a sole proprietor.
Mr. Ndao,
A sole proprietor.
sole proprietor.
They pay according to how much their business is valued.
dañ dee fay ci nuñ leen di gëstoo seen liggéey.
Correct?
dëgg la.
yes.
How do you know the
No.
value of a business?
noo xamee seen njula bi ci ban pàcc la nekk.
Well, the value is done on self-assessment. Value bi dañ ko def on self-assessment.
The value is done based on self-assessment.
What is self-assessment?
Lan mooy self-assessment.
ñoom ñoo war a produce what they have balaa ngeen di mën a charge.
They're the ones who are supposed to produce what they have in their shops, and we value it.
But
Why?
yes, but they have to produce their own financial information. Is that what you're saying?
ñoom ñoo ñu war a won ñaata ci xaalis lañ dee am ndax ñoom loolu nga nekk di wax.
Non ñoom ñu dee produce benn financial information suñ demee dañ dee dafa ñoom self assessment ñu woon ñu ne ñun ñoom seen business bi fii la toll te lii ak type of business bi la ñuy def business registration bi so foofu lañ dee mun a defee assessment ak ñoom ñu caaj leen.
No, they don't do any financial assessment. All we do is to value the shop, and they will tell us what they have, what they do, the kind of business they do, and then we will assess them based on that.
For instance, we have Ibrahima Jallo, a sole proprietor.
nañ jëlee misaal ne ñu ngi am Ibrahima Jallo moom mu amee bitik
$30,000.
mu fay fanweeri junne.
The law says is for business between 1 million to 2.5.
luwaa bi mu ne business bu moo def mu ngi ci benn million wala lu ko ëpp.
We know above 2.5 million.
wala mu dem ba ëpp ñaar tomb juróomi million.
Is $50,000.
juróom fukki junne la war a fay.
How do we know that this particular business man should not pay $50,000?
ñun nan lañ war a mën a xamee ne borom jula bi warta fay juróom fukki junne nangam la war a fay.
Lead counsel bi ñun liñ dee mën a def rek mooy pour jaar di def ñoom ñu jox ñu seen assessment yi boppam parce que duñ dee amuñ beneen système boo xam ne counsel am na ko in place pour mën a dem leen lii ngeen ñu war a produce.
The only thing we can do is to assess this sub, and council does not have any other means aside from the ones we use.
So ñoom liñ mën a def rek mooy dem ñu lañu this is my business value bi fii la nekka so from there we can charge them.
So the only thing we can do is to go to their sub, and they will tell us their values, and we charge them based on that.
So you cannot ask for their financial statement.
So doo leen mën a laaj seen wàllum koppar.
So it will be very difficult.
Why? Why is that difficult?
Lu tax mu war a metti.
Because it has never been in practice like that.
Ndax musuñoo doxalee noonu.
The same with general trading business.
Lu mel noonu ngeen def si general trading business.
The act states how much it should be paid.
Luwaa bi lu mu wane ne loolu la war a fay.
For a large scale above 5 million is $100,000.
Njula boo xam ne war naa mën a dem si ay 5 million borom téeméeri junne la war a fay.
5 million to 3.5 is $60,000.
ñetti million wala lu ko ëpp loolu ñett junne la war a fay.
Small scale 3.5 below is $35,000.
njula yi ndaw yi yoo xam ne dañoo fay lu ndaw ñoom ñetti junne la ñoo fay.
We see Charno S. Jallo.
Gis nañ Charno S. Jallo.
Paid supposed to pay $35,000.
mu ngi waroon a fay fanweeri junne ak juróomi téeméer.
You don't know. You have the discretion to decide how much they should pay because you don't have a criteria.
Ndax yow am nga lu la war a way may ne lii la war a fay.
Correct?
Yes.
And the same with the stores or the shops as well.
Te noonu la demee si borom store yi ak borom bitiki.
The hairdressing salons as
well. Ak borom salon yu dee lit.
So only you can decide. You and Mr. Sane.
So Mr. Ndaw yow rek yaa mën a indi ci ñaata xaalis la borom war a fay yow ak Mr. Sane.
Correct?
Yes.
Dëgg la.
And you think that is fair?
Foog nga ne loolu lu jaadu la.
You think that's normal?
Foog nga ne lu war a am la.
Only the two of you will have the ultimate say in relation to how much someone pays.
Yéen ñaar rek yéen a mën a wax ñaata la nit war a fay ci bitigam.
Council, that is the mode of operation. Loolu mode of operation bi ma fekk Banjul City Council.
That's the mode of operation that I find Banjul City Council working.
Mr. Ndaw, that mode of operation will only enrich you people.
Mu ne doxalin boobu yéen rek la moo feesal seen poos.
This mode of operation will only enrich you people.
Liggéey bi nu ngeen koo doxalee seen bopp rek ngeen fa nekk.
That is the issue.
Loolu may wax ci.
You don't agree with that?
Nangu nga ci loolu.
No.
You don't agree with it. You have the power and discretion, but you're not using it. You can decide how much anyone pays, and that becomes the be all and the end all, the final amount, and you don't think that is dangerous?
Nga am doole ji di ko jëfee nga foog ne loolu
But
lu jaadu la.
lead council, like I told you, loolu moo mos a nekk foofu.
Like I said, that has always been
So
there.
now I am not interested in what was there.
Bëgguma xam lan moo fa yaaga nekk.
I am only interested in the manner in which you, Mr. Ndao, between 2018 to 2023, how you are doing the collecting revenue.
Dama bëgg a xam mooy yow Mr. Ndao noo doon liggéeyee bàyyeekoo ci at boo commencé ba si at boo
And how you were issuing invoices.
ak noo doon joxe invoice yi.
That's all I am interested in.
Sorry,
No,
let
that
me
I'm-
just ask him one question.
Bàyyi ma
Ndao,
laaj la benn laajte.
you have told this commission that you're the one that do the assessment, right? For licensing.
Mr. Ndao xamal nga commission bi ne yow yaa di gestu mbirab licensing bi.
Now tell us, in your opinion,
Léegi wax ñu ci sa xelaatu bopp.
how do you think you can assess the businesses?
Naka nga foog ne noonu nga mën a gestoo njula yi.
Not what you have found, because you are operating on what you found.
Du loo fa fekk ndax xam nañ ne yaa ngi doon liggéey ci loo fa fekk.
But what do you think you should now be doing to be able to assess correctly the businesses?
Lan nga foog ne loolu nga war a def léegi lu war a jaadu pour ci nooy gestoo business yi.
Wow, the idea bi ma am mooy if the area councils can work with Gambia Revenue Authority.
The idea I have if the council can work with the Gambia Revenue Authority.
I think from there we can have the correct assessment of all businesses.
I think from there they can have
Mun nañu am assessment businesses yëpp.
they can have the correct assessment of businesses.
Parce que su dee ne ku nekk balaa nga am GRA clearance da nga fay area council.
Because if any businessman has to go through GRA before the council,
Léegi su dee ku nekk balaa nga am clearance da nga njëkk a fay area council.
if any businessman is supposed to have a clearance before paying money to the council,
No. Su nekkee ne balaa nga am clearance dafa fekk certifying lañ la council ba pare.
or if the council
Yes.
What I mean is, if before any clearance from GRA is issued, you must be first certified by the area council. So from there, mun nañ di ñaari institutions yi mun nañ di liggéey together pour mun a xam correct assessment of all businesses.
the two institutions can work together and they'll be able to assess them.
Do you think in what way? Now explain to us in what way.
Ci ban anam nga ko foog.
Okay, but at the end of the year,
Yeah.
Because in every end of year,
all businesses dañ dee dem GRA pour fay nañ seen fekk nañu fay seen quarterly fekk nañu fay seen assessment seen quarterly assessment ak yëpp so from there dañ dee seek for clearance.
all businesses will go to the GRA and pay for their annual or quarterly
Ba
payment.
pare GRA mu ngi amee database su dee yow important nga di all containers yi nga xam ne yaa ngi ko import si dëkk bi GRA mu ngi ko xam.
And GRA has the database to measure your businesses.
If su dee yow large scale nga small scale GRA moom am na database boobu.
If you are a large scale business or small scales, GRA will know that.
So if the two institutions yi mun nañu xaw a synchronize through database of import and export and revenue assessment from there council si mun nañu am correct assessment.
So now, Mr. Nda, why didn't you make that proposal and do a follow-up to make sure that that is done?
So Mr. Ndawlan kon fogo nga def lu mel nonu in the proposal bobu nonu.
Wow, try.
And you allow the system to go on like that?
Te nga bay system bi muy doxale comme num daan doxale.
No, try na ko bi Mr. Camara ñëwee.
I've once tried that when Mr. Kamara
Bi
came.
ñëwee dama waxtaan naa see moom bi first briefing dama ko ne naka lañ mun a def bi nga xam ne mun nañu liggéey ak GRA.
We had a discussion about it.
So loolu moo indi effect bi nga bem indi woon database bi pour indi ne moom mu ngi amee database from GRA.
That was the reason why he came up with this idea that he has a big database at GRA.
Parce que man maa toog moom ma explain ko mu ne ko sometimes it's very difficult parce que we are in Libo am na ñoo xam ne dañuy hide seen business yi mënuloo ci dara tey information bi ñu la jox rek loolu rek nga mën a use.
Because I came up with the idea and we discussed about it.
But Mr. Now, the BCC is an institution, it's a state institution.
Mr. Ndao BCC Bankaso Ngurula.
It has the same powers and authority that GRA has.
I'm not dole with GRA
because you're backed by legislation.
Nah luwa balen.
Now, for you to be able to have a proper assessment, you should be able to make requests as to maybe lead counsel has just put to you that whether you do not ask for their statements, you said no, it will be difficult. But then uh, there is data from GRA of which you can leverage on and be able to make your assessments properly. For example, what you have said, the data on how much a particular businessman is importing. His bill of lading will tell you how much containers he brings per month or per year.
Yes, yeah.
How much money that costs. That's all you need.
Well, Lord,
You did not have to sit and wait for GRA for you to do a collaborative work with GRA. All you needed to do was to write and make requests to GRA to say, we want the information on the businesses that are here, that are operating within the Banjul council, so that we can have this information. Do you think GRA will refuse you that information?
No, that's what I said, Madam Chair. That is the proposal that I told to Mr. Kamara. He's my senior. We need to work with GRA. It's not me because I'm not harmless if again. They need to write. They are my seniors, but I'm not barrier. So in a proposal, we need to write to GRA.
You write to your senior?
No.
You said it verbally?
Yes.
You think that was correct?
No.
Thank you.
Now, remind us, which period is your peak period?
Mr. Ndaw fàttalul ñu yan waxtu mooy sa pitch period bi.
From January to July.
Paye ko January by July.
Okay. So now, let me just show you your account, the statement of account.
Xaaral ma wan la sa statement account bi.
So now, do you realize that this is the period that you have huge sums of money deposited into your account?
Mr. Ndaw ndax xam nga ne waxtu yi mooy waxtu yoo xam ne dang di am xaalis bu bari di ko dugal ci sa account.
Yes.
This is the period, the peak period.
Te waxtu bi mooy pitch period bi.
And outside the peak period, the lean period, you have very low transaction into your account.
Te peak period bi mu passé doo dee am xaalis di dugal ci sa account.
Do you realize it?
Ndax bàyyi nga ko xel.
Well, Halis ma de dugal fi comme li ma la waxee rek lead counsel. It's
No, let's just focus on what I'm trying to establish.
Yes.
Na ñeem ci lu ma la nekk di wax.
For instance, January 2021, on the 5th January 2021, you have $102,400 into your account.
Nañ misaale January 2021 am nga $400,000 ci sa account bi.
No, $102,400.
Am nga $102,400
$400.
ci sa account.
$100,000.
Beneen $100,000.
7 January, another $100,000 deposit.
7 January tamit am nga téeméeri junne.
Between the 5th to the 7th, you've been depositing more than about $300,000 or more.
Baye ko juróomi fan bi ba juróom ñaari fan bi dugal nga fa daanaka.
Just this January 2021.
Lopp ñetti téeméeri junne daal.
Where did you get this money?
Foo jëlee xaalis bi.
Waaw xaalis bi mooy li ma la wax rek. Remittance xaalis yi su ñëwee léegi-léegi daf di nekk foreign currency man maa ko di téye te su ma ko téye dama ko réwee ci at my convenience.
I've told you before, sometimes the money will come in different
Let me give you this remittance. We've analyzed this remittance. We see that all this amount, you were right. 98%, 99% is not in your account. Just for the one you have tendered.
Bii mooy kayit boo isi.
More than 98% of the amount
xaalis
cannot
yu
be
bari.
seen in your account.
Soo ko xaymaa ci téeméer bi juróom-ñeent fukk yëpp nekkul ci sa account.
Now, on the 5th to the 7th of January,
baye ko juróomi fan ci January ba
you have
juróom-ñaar.
about $302,400.
Am nga daanaka ñetti téeméeri junne. Ñetti téeméeri junne ñaar téeméer.
Can we know where that money is from?
Mun nañoo xam fan la xaalis boobu bayee ko.
2021 xaalis bi lead counsel daf na nekk xaalis bi ñu ma de yónnee may ko téye.
The money normally is the money that they sent to me to kill.
Give us the proof.
Wan ñu seede.
Do you have the proof?
Am nga seede bi.
Proof bi am naa ko xanaa individual si ko indi.
I have this.
ñoo mun a at ne jox nañu.
I have the proof.
Mr. Ndaw, when did you last testify here?
Mr. Ndaw, can you get your
March 17.
March 17th.
We're in July, correct?
Ñu ngi ci July.
Almost in August,
Te léegi te ñu
right?
Yes.
More than 4 months.
daanaka lu am ñeenti weer.
You were given ample time.
Jox nañ la diir
You were
bu
given
yàgg.
sufficient time, enough,
Diir bu yàgg
to produce this document,
pour nga isi ay seede.
to provide this exhibit.
Pour nga isi seede yi dëgg.
Where is the evidence that you have received this money from someone?
Ana seede buy wone ne yaa ngi jot xaalis ci loxo.
Do you have it or you don't have it?
Am nga ko wala amuloo ko?
As of now, I can try and produce it.
As of now, I don't, but I will try and
I
produce
am
them.
not asking you as of now.
Laajuma la as of now.
I am asking you
Lu ma la laaj mooy
that within these 4 months,
ci ñeenti weer yi
is it correct that you were not able to get the evidence?
ndax lu jaadu la ne yow mënoo am seede yi.
Correct?
Yes.
Dëgg.
Good. Same goes, and this is the peak period we're talking about. 22nd January 2021, $50,000 was into your account. Let me just read it. 31st January 2021, $164,920. 25th January 2021, again $50,000. Now, this is the peak period where you have huge sums of monies into your account, Mr. Ndao. Right? Same for 2022 as well. January, February, list goes on. 4th February 2022, 150,000. 14th February 2022, 140,000. 24th November 2022, same. The peak period, Mr. Ndao, is when you are richer.
Si jamono peak period bi Mr. Ndaw jamono boobu nga di am xaalis.
Or is this a coincidence?
Wala tombe la.
In a coincidence?
Of course.
Tombe la.
It might be.
It might be a coincidence.
January 17, 2022, $304,500 into your account. $304,500 into your account. Do you have evidence of these transactions too?
Si January bi am nga daanaka lu ëpp ñetti téeméeri junne ci sa account bi ndax am nga seede boobu.
Evidence of this put ñi indi xaalis bi moom fine. Why full evidence moom fee no?
I have people that brings the money, but I don't have the.
You sat here 4 months ago. You
Toogoon
sat
nga
here
fi-
4 months ago
Toogoon nga fi ñeenti weer ci ginnaaw
and you said, I have the evidence of the remittance.
nga ne am nga seede yi wone ne.
In fact, you
xaalis
did not say
te waxoo woon ne
that monies were given to some people to give you.
waxoo woon ne yenn ci xaalis yi dañ ko
I
jox nit
used to
ñi pour ñu
receive
jox
remittance.
dang ne dang di am xaalis
If
bi.
these people can send you money directly,
Bu fekkee ne ñi mën nañ la yónnee xaalis loxo sa loxo
then you will give us the evidence.
kon war nga ñoo mën a wane seede
We don't have that.
waaye amuñ loolu.
This money is public funds.
Xaalis bi xaalisi nguur la.
That is the reality.
Loolu mooy dëgg ji.
2023, same thing. 2023, same thing.
Atum 2023 tamit loolu am
340 in January,
ñetti téeméeri junne
16th.
ak ñeent fukk January 15th
370 on the 23rd of January 2023,
ñetti téeméeri junne juróom-ñaar fukk
$130,000 on the 30th of January 2023.
téeméer fanweeri junne.
No money received from Bake Finance.
Amul benn xaalis boo jëlee ci Mbacke
The
Finance.
same in March,
Lu mel noonu la ci March
50,000 on the 3rd of March 2023.
juróom fukki junne ci ñetti fan ci weeru March.
I believe this one you have from Bake Finance.
Am naa yaakaar ne bii ci Mbacke Finance.
4th March 2023, 11th April 2023, we see some transactions. But Mr. Ndao, in the absence of an evidence,
Mr. Ndaw bu fekkee ne amuñ seede yu dëgër
our advice to the commissioners will be all these monies are from the revenue that you collect. All these monies are from the revenue
ñun lu ñoo jàpp mooy ne xaalis bi yëpp ci lempo bi la bàyyee ko.
that is to be collected.
Loolu mooy xaalis ci lempo.
This will be suspicious financial fraudulent actions.
Kon xel dina ñaaw ci xaalis boo jëfle.
If you still need more time,
Bu fekkee ne tamit soxla nga
it
wax
depends on you. The commission is on.
mun nañ laa may
If you
dafa
have the evidence, you can bring it before the end of the commission.
bu dee am nga seede yi nga isi ko balaa commission bi di jeex.
lead counsel war kaa li ma mun a am mooy ñi nga xam ne xaalis jaar na si seen loxo ñu indil ma ko.
Lead counsel, the evidence I can have.
I can produce their telephone numbers and everybody. ñoom ñëpp xaaf bi yëpp dégguñ fi.
Mr. Now you go and get your evidence.
Mr. Ndaw demal nga indi say seede.
No one is doing your own job.
Kenn du la defal sa liggéey bi.
You go and contact those people.
Demal nga jokkoo ak ñooñu.
You have their numbers.
Am nga seen number yi.
And get the money that were received from them.
Indi seede yi wane ne jot nga xaalis.
You write it down.
Nga bindu ko.
If they want to back you up,
buñ la bëggee dooleel.
they will come and they will be called.
Dinañ leen woo.
They will give us evidence of the money that was received.
ñoom dinañ joxe seede ci xaalis buñ la joxoon.
That's it. Anyone who wants to come and sit here, they are invited.
Loolu rek la te ku ci bëgg a ñëw fii nii mën nañ laa dalal.
But you will not have that.
Waaye doo ko am.
Well, I know you will not have that. Don't waste your time.
Mën naa yoo xam nañ ne loolu doo ko
Any questions to Mr. Ndao?
Ku am laajte ci Mr. Ndaw.
Mr. Ndao, I hope you've checked your document
Before.
To reconfirm what we asked you.
Yes, please, ma'am. Can I?
Sorry, what did you say?
Okay. Documents in request.
Sorry?
I want to write documents that you guys are requesting.
But Mr. Ndao, you have testified before this commission.
Yes.
Mr. Ndaw,
It was for you just to bring the documents and we examine you based on those documents. And that will be the end.
joxe woon nga sa seede.
So, well, I will give it to you again because I have read it to you. But we will want the documents by tomorrow, before the close of working day tomorrow.
Okay.
List of corporate institutions invoiced by
DCC.
yes. This includes banks, telecom institution, insurance, cargo handling, etc., etc. Then we have also requested that you bring us assessment reports. We have also requested that you bring us your yearly licensing revenue breakdown. How much money you've earned each year from 2018 to 2023.
All that.
Yes.
Okay.
And let me just ask you the last question. Mr. Njau, you said you don't keep a cash book and you issue invoices. How do you reconcile that
After
with the collectors? How do you reconcile that?
well, invoice book mo mun di jël suma génnee suma ñëwee is going straight to the database. So from the database, ki amee database is ko input ba pare ba collection door.
The reason why I'm asking you, Mr. Ndao, is
Yes.
because what we have seen from the printouts is mind-boggling because there is so much inconsistency in the entry of the invoice numbering, etc. So I cannot see how you would be in a position to do an honest and a proper reconciliation.
Mr. Ndaw,
Because based on some of the printouts that you have given us, you understand, it's nothing to go by. Because there is inconsistency in the invoicing, in the entry, in the data. Actually, the data formatting itself cannot give you a clear view of what you have assessed and what is expected of you to generate at the end of the year.
With the tailoring, yes. The data column be I'm not
It's not just with the tailoring. It's not just with the tailoring. It's with people that have multiple businesses. and you have the entry without segregating or without even distinguishing the invoice numbering. For example, you will see in your data, in your metrics, you will see the name of one businessman with 3, 4 types of businesses, and then you cannot see that reflected in the receipt numbering to indicate. Oh, sorry. I am just going on. The interpreter needed to interpret for you. But you understand.
I understand. I understand what I'm saying. What you say.
You understand. So what I'm saying is that the metrics you have used in your database would not give you a proper analysis of the income that you are supposed to receive based on the inconsistency in the way and manner in which you invoice. Because it's provided for. It's in the printout. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand, ma. But with the printout, so you say being a business, being a general trading, after muna am nyari warehouses, mo am another shop,
Yes.
bu nekk soul piece.
So that is my issue. My issue is that your metrics is not done well, because if it is Mr. Ndao that has a general business, he has a warehouse and he has 5 properties in 5 shops in Picton, there is no way anybody will know that Mr. Ndao has a warehouse and has 5 stores in Picton, and each one of them is supposed to pay X amount of money. And you see the variation in the amounts of money that is being paid, which is inconsistent with what the gazetted rate is telling you to request from them to pay. You did not sit down to make a proper analysis of the metrics and how you input the data into the system. Is that not correct?
Well, I think I'm a little bit loose. Paxi,
You are a little bit what?
lost.
Lost.
Paxi, I mean,
No, what I'm saying, let me get back to it again. What I'm saying is that the metrics that you said, I have asked you, I said, how do you reconcile the invoices you issue to the collectors when you do not have a cash book to make entries of those invoices that you have issued? And I have seen in the metrics of that data that you are talking about, the inconsistency in the invoice numbering, the inconsistency in the invoice that you have entered in that metric system, right? And it cannot tell you exactly what Mr. Ndao is doing and what sort of business Mr. Ndao is doing, whether it's a small scale business or medium scale business or a large scale business, which is inconsistent with how you are charging them in relation to what is gazetted.
I understand.
You understand?
Yes.
So it's wrong. So you cannot give us a proper, the problem you have in giving us your revenue and a proper assessment of what you have and your assessment of these businesses is because it's not correct. Because if it was done correctly, we would have had the data, because we interviewed you some 4, 5 months ago. For what we have and for what you have presented, there's so much inconsistency in it. Yes, Council.
So that the stores, how much do they pay?
Mr. Ndao's stall say ñaata lañ dee fay.
What is the
Where do you categorize the stores? Which is it the shops?
Si ban fan na nga ko def si bitigi wala.
No, 24 stores is.
Or the general trading?
No, go to 24.1.
24.1.
Yes.
Under what? Which heading?
Stores. The Gazette.
Okay. Yes, you have stores,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So for instance, we have MK stores. They have 4 warehouses, right?
Yes.
Am nañ MK stores, am nañ ñeenti warehouses.
And MK stores So if they pay $100,000, they are paid for 4.
For
No.
MK stores suñ fayee téeméeri junne ñu ngi fay ñeenti bitik.
No. Stores yi mooy fi ñu denc seen bagage yi.
Yes.
For MK stores su fayee 100,000, that's for general trading alone.
General trading
Alone.
Wow.
So amee yeneen warehouses yi each warehouse dafa fay.
Okay. So for general trading, for instance, if they pay $100,000 for general trading, MK stores is owned by Nando.
Yeah, I know.
Of course, you know, it tells you how familiar you are with the business in Banjul. But if they pay, let's say, $100,000 for, is it a business about 5 million, right?
Yes, general trading.
Correct. And now they also pay as well for the warehouse.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Road. How many warehouses do you have in Bond Road?
Bond Road ñaata warehouse la fa gaayam.
Daf dee depend rek am na léegi dafa am yoo xam ne
Here it says 4 warehouses.
Yeah, when it comes to warehousing, su nekkee si yëppi warehouse every year dañ dee yokku léegi-léegi ñu wàññeeku da nga dem si business man mu ne la now I'm occupying only 3 warehouses bàyyi naa suma yeneen warehouses nga dem verify xam ne ñette yi rek la amee nga door koo charge 3 warehouses léegi-léegi mu increase ne la maa ngi am more than 4 warehouse the same.
Normally, the businessmen, they will have a changing of warehouses. Sometimes they will have 2, and you will come to the following year and they will have more or less. So we charge them based on what they have.
Let me give you an example, Mr. No, that would not make sense. You don't have the power, you don't have the discretion. You cannot do that. If they have 4 warehouses, they pay for 4 warehouses.
Ba ma jox la misaal, Mr. Ndaw, amoo doole bi te amoo taxawaay bi bu fekkee ne ñeenti warehouse lañ am ñeenti warehouse lañ war a fay.
Okay.
Now let me go ahead.
Okay. Warehousing, when you own the warehouse, warehouse is occupied do nekk benn. And they fay trade license only su dee warehouse bi yaa ko moom te yaa ngi ko occupy waaye mun nga am warehouse boo xam ne yaa ko moom yaa ngi fay rates waaye yow yaa ngi ko loué beneen business so beneen business bi moo dee fay trade license bi yow rates nga dee fay parce que yow occupy loo ko amuloo benn good si biir warehouse.
There's a different payment between the owner of the warehouse and who is using the warehouse. When you own a warehouse, you pay the rate.
When you own a warehouse, they occupy your local rates.
Rates, you pay the rates. And when you occupy
so they have occupy with your goods, you pay trade license. Include with rates.
Okay. So now,
yes.
Let me give you a sample.
Okay.
Where MK stores paid for 4 warehouses.
Yes.
At Denton Bridge. And they paid in one instance, they paid $261,000. In another instance, they paid $315,000. You'll find this in the internal audit report that was stated for Banjul on page 43.
Can I have this?
Because if you divide the amount that is paid, you can make sense out of it in relation to the act. You want to interpret that, madam? Like if you divide the amount, it would not make sense in relation to the class of warehouse that are supposed to, and in relation to the amount to be paid.
So fekkee ne xayma nañ luñ fay ak warehouse yuñ am du jaadu du jub daal du ànd.
The first one.
Bu si njëkk.
Tell us how much MK stores was supposed to pay for 4 warehouses.
Wax ñu ñaata la MK store war a fay si ñeenti warehouses.
Or how much they paid for the first 4 warehouses.
Ñaata lañ fay si ñeenti warehouses.
According to the fee, 4 warehouses.
In the microphone, please.
According to fee, 4 warehouses is 261,000.
According to what I have, 4 warehouses are 250,000.
And how do you arrive at that amount?
And another 4 warehouses, which is
no less one after the other. The 4 warehouse for 216,000. That will give you a warehouse. Would be how much?
So fekkee ne loolu lañ fay si ñeenti warehouse si kon warehouse bu nekk ñaata la war a fay.
Lead counsel, I doubt this authenticity. It's not proper. But for 4 warehouses, it's possible to pay 261,000.
I doubt the amount I have here. Because
the audit report.
warehouses cannot pay.
There's the entire audit report. That's why I doubted myself.
No, it is impossible.
Calm down, Mr. Ndao.
Okay.
The interpreter has to interpret. Tell him I said he has to calm down, that you have to interpret. The information stated there, we will still give you time to go and verify and come back with how much was paid, the evidence.
Which year was this?
Come again?
But at only.
The report was finalized in 2024.
Report we finalized at 2024.
I believe is the years like 2023 as well going down.
Waaye yaakaar naa ne atum 2023 si la bokk wàcc si suuf.
But we'll give you the detail.
Waaye nañ la jox details yi.
And that also in that report,
luñ binda ci report boobu.
Stated that you were under you turn to the page before, you will read the internal auditor's comments and findings.
Gestu yeneen page yi di nga gis internal audit report bi.
Are you there?
Yaa ngi fa.
Are you there?
Yes, the analysis.
The findings. Should be a page before the table. Can you read it?
The findings, we noted that so many businesses own to the council which they have not made an effort to pay receivable and agent, and the total amount is significant. Reports of issuing relating of valuation over and under of fees that have been reported by inspectors.
What did it say?
No, lima wax moy mën nañu dem receive xaliss. When it comes
No. Give us exactly what it is saying.
Well, man lima wone fi moy amna ñu amel significant amount.
Right.
Why mën nañu dem jëli xaliss.
Please interpret that.
What it shows here is there are certain people that are owing us significant amounts of money and it can be received.
Go ahead. And then
continue.
Evaluation bitam under and over that they am.
It also talks about evaluation under.
But what does it say about that?
Lu wax ci affaire evaluation bi.
Under and over of fees have been reported by the inspectors.
The inspectors yi ñoo ko war a report.
Ñoom ñoo ko report.
Yes. What does that mean?
Loolu lu mu wone.
Well, in the inspectors yi gis nañ yoo xam ne dañ ko overcharge am na yoo xam ne dañ leen undercharge.
Maybe the inspectors have come across certain people who are overcharged or some are less charged.
By
the license officer.
Licensing officer.
By the license unit.
Yes.
Not the officer. We know who issued this invoice. That's you and Mr. Sane.
Xam nañ kan moo joxe invoice yi mooy yow ak Mr.
So you agree they are accusing you of overcharging or undercharging?
Kon nangu nga ne ñu ngi la tuumal ne yaa ngi overcharge the less charge.
Wow.
Yes.
Can I have the document?
No, okay.
Remember, you told us about the inspectors.
Fàttalikul ne wax nga ñu ci mbiri inspectors yi.
So if you are, why will you overcharge or why will you undercharge?
Lan moo war a tax ngay fayekul ëpp wala lu des?
No, overcharge with the council. I have never come through for xam ne man foog naa ne overcharge naa ñoom seen assessment yi boppam.
I can't remember myself doing that ever. It might be the assessment of the council.
Now, in the invoice you will be bringing,
si invoice yooyu ici
will include all these that are stated and the MK stores, Comium. I say Comium, for instance, paying $600,000 for satellite station.
Dina boole institutions yi yëpp ak bitigi.
I see Comium receiving $600,000, paying $600,000 for satellite
Gis naa
station.
Comium ñu fay juróom-benn téeméeri junne pour satellite station.
When I see in the licensing act,
Gis naa si licensing act bi
that satellite station,
ne satellite station yi
for art station, you have to pay $150,000.
dañu war a fay téeméer ak juróom fukki junne dalasi.
And for building mounted satellite, $75,000.
Te building Satellite see is 75,000.
That is a building mounted. I think it's the one that they mount the satellite on, right?
Yeah, you never see go back.
Wow.
$75,000.
Juróom-ñaar fukk ak juróom junne lañ war a fay.
We want to know what the $600,000 is for.
Bëgg nañoo xam juróom benn téeméeri junne bi pour lan la.
We know also Commune paid $1,700,000 at one point for the Hagan.
Xam nañ na tamit Commune fay nañ lu ëpp 1 million.
Hagan Street GSM network.
Seen GSM network bu nekk Hagan Street.
And we look at the communication companies GSM network, they pay $500,000 in the year.
Bu ñu xoolee luwaa bi lu mu wax juróomi téeméeri junne lañ war a fay.
Want to you to justify these monies.
Bëgg nañ nga wax ñu isil ñu ay seede ci.
Lead council, from 2019 to 2023, all corporates, you have the invoice with them, is done by CHAM. Bi Camara ñëwee mu siis affaire yi moom moo ko dee issue ñoom lañ dee issue ba pare ñu jox di ma seen ñamoom mu yóbbu so ñoom ñoo responsible for the issuing of all bill yi nga xam ne they pay to the bank they all ñoom ñoo ko dee issue. It's not on my desk.
I am not working towards that part. It is Camara.
Mr. Camara, finance director, and Mr. Cham, finance manager.
It's Mr. Camara and Mr. Dabo.
Mr. Cham.
Mr. Cham that are responsible for.
That includes as well MK stores.
Both
You don't invoice MK.
MK stores is me. MK store man.
MK stores man la.
MK stores is corporate.
MK stores corporate la moment.
It's corporate.
No, MK store food commodities la dee jaay. He all the long all these years must nekk corporate daf dee nekk general trading right?
MK stores is registered under general trading because they sell food stuff.
We asked Mr. Nando, he said he runs a corporate business.
Laaj nañ Mr. Nandu mu ne moom corporate business.
Waaw moom business am dafa bari branches.
His business has many branches.
We are just talking about MK stores. It is classified as MK stores.
Ñu ngi wax MK stores te si ron MK stores lañ ko
The
binda.
license referred to it as MK stores.
Si lancine bi MK stores lañ fa binda.
And that's what we are interested in.
Te su loolu lañ nekk di xool.
So they cannot pay for general trading
Kon mënuñoo fay pour general
when
trading.
they run a corporate.
Fekk corporate lañ am.
You understand?
Yes.
So the two that will also suggest that they were also paying less than they were supposed to pay.
Boobu tamit wane na ne ñoom ñu ngi fay anam bu lim bu tuuti.
Nando, no, I don't think so.
Okay, we will find out. Now, that's all for Mr. Ndao. We will give Mr. Ndao time, Honorable Chair, unless there are questions, to come back this week and produce the documents that he is supposed to produce.
Foofu la ñoo emu ak yow. Nañ la may waxtu na nga isi ay seede ci mbir yuñ la laaj. Bu fekkee ne tamit keneen am na laaj bu la wala raaj mën na la koo laaj.
Now you did indicate that in 2019,
Yes.
the revenue you collected during the peak period was $40 million.
Yeah, the whole revenue for 2019.
The whole,
Yeah.
not just the peak period.
No, the whole.
What was the arrears for 2019 that was not paid?
The areas.
Because we looked at what was forecasted in the budget was above 100 million.
For 2019.
Yes.
No, 2019, I think it's.
What was the revenue that you forecasted in the budget?
Right. 2019, I think it was 40. Estimate.
What was the estimated revenue for 2019?
For trade license.
No, for the for the general income.
No, I think I.
You didn't know that.
No.
But what was your forecast for 2019?
40 million.
40 million.
Yes.
And that is what you collected.
Yes.
You had no arrears.
Maybe we might have areas, but I don't. I will not. We don't want any areas.
2 million.
Yes.
And that is what you forecasted. Then you did not have. You cannot have arrears.
For 2019.
For licensing.
Yes.
That is what I'm asking now.
For
No,
license.
I asked you for the general
No,
income.
general. How much?
Yeah.
But for 20.
For 2019, you said your forecast was 40 million. That is what you said you were going to collect, and you
Yes.
collected 40 million.
In Muhammad Malalafi, in 2018, we introduced a new gazette, my 2019 amendment bill. Before in 2018, I think the license was 24.
No, my question is, you said, I am asking you, I said, what was your focus for your income in 2019 for your license? You said 40. And I asked you, I said, how much did you collect? You said 40. Now my question is, didn't you have arrears in 2019?
2019, areas didn't have.
There is arrears because it's
Yes.
contained in the documents.
Yes, there is areas, but
So your statement of your focus for 40 million is wrong.
no, with all the corporates, actually it's done by the finance manager. When combine the corporate institutions, say trade license in school, more come out with this figure. The trade license at B they have emanated to 40 million
No.
dollars.
You said your projection was for trade license,
Yes.
whether corporate, no corporate, is 40 million. And you collected 40 million. So I'm saying that statement cannot be correct because there were areas. And there were areas in 2019 that you did not collect.
Every year areas of the arm.
Yes.
But sometimes
So your statement is incorrect.
for the 40 million.
Yes.
Anyway, with the assessment of the finance manager.
No, answer the question. Was your statement incorrect?
No, I don't think so, ma. Because finance manager.
Now let us go back.
Okay.
You said your projection was 40 million.
40 million for the
And
whole,
you collected 40 million.
For the whole of trade license.
For the whole of trade license,
Yes.
whether corporate or not.
All together.
You understand?
Yes.
I asked you the question. I said, did you have any areas in 2019?
Yes.
You said yes.
Yes.
So your projection for the 40 million, is it correct or wrong?
Oh, I think it's correct.
It's correct.
Yes.
And at the same time, you said you had areas.
But see, areas is normal for every year.
But if you projected that you were going to collect 40 million and you collected 40 million, you cannot have areas. Is that not correct? You made your assessment. You said you were going to collect 40 million and you collected 40 million. Is it possible to have areas in that circumstance?
Oh, areas maybe maybe more than a surplus. But see, mun nga target 40.
Surplus.
Oh, no, I'm coming.
No. My question, maybe I'm not putting it very clear. My question is, let me just put it one more time. If you cannot answer the question. Okay, let the interpreter interpret. I said, I asked you a question because I want to know, because looking at the figures and your documents, you have said in 2019, you collected for trade license, corporate, it's all inclusive. You collected 40 million. And my question was, what was your projection? You said your projection was 40 million. So
si atum 2019 lo jël ci lempo yëpp nga ne ci biir at bi dem na ba ñeen fukki million so maa ngi la doon laajte ndax am nga areas nga nangu ne areas mu ngi fa léegi laajte bi mooy
no, I asked him
laaj naa
what
la
was his projection.
lan mooy sa
That
projection
2019, he said 40 million.
laaj naa la ñaata nga am ci koppar ci at boobu
No,
nga ne
did he project to receive from the taxpayers? He said it was 40 million. What he projected to receive from the taxpayers.
laaj naa la lan nga project pour jël ci loxo faykati lempo yi
Yes.
nga ne 40 million
ñaata nga xayma pour am nga ne 40 million.
okay.
Projections mean ñaata nga xayma.
Budget bit. Selenko it put the trade license for 2024 with this new gazette. 2019 will be 40 million with this new gazette. It was done during budget. Selenko project. Selama finance money director or whenever at be this is new target. But you get 24, then you have the new gazette, then go book increase. You said that you am 40 with this new gazette. So at the end of the more than a bank reconciliation, at the end of the year, we analyze books, bank statements, you guys pay payments on the bank and everything. Selling came out with the figure, I'm 40 million 718,000.
So, and what was your areas?
Area suma jaar ma xoolaat.
Bring us the areas tomorrow.
For 2019.
For 2019. We have told you to bring us a breakdown of your income from 2018 to 2019. So it will be part of this anyway. And if you give us the breakdown, you will also definitely give us the areas for each year, if there is any areas. But my question is yet to be answered. Probably when you bring the documents, we can look at that. So I believe council is a convenient point to stop. We will come back after the break. We may rise.